CashCow Protocol farm game is already in development. For this reason, it is advisable to establish a strategy prior to its launch so that the player can enjoy a good starting point when starting their livestock production. The first thing that should be clear is what the guiding principles of the game economy is: milk power. Let's take an example. Suppose that a real estate agency has budgeted $1,000 to distribute incentives amongst its employees: Anne, John, Lucia, and Andreas. During the month of January, these real estate agents sold 1, 3, 2, and 4 properties respectively. Therefore, the productive force of the agency's sales set is 10, because 10 properties were sold. Thus, Anne is incentivized $100, John $300, Lucia $200, and Andreas $400. This distribution of incentives is fair and proportional to the productive effort. In the month of February, Anne sold 2 properties, thus she doubled her productive force. John was the same in January. He sold 3 properties again. Lucia improved her productive capacity by 50%, and Andreas also multiplied his productive capacity by 1.5 times by selling 6 properties. Anne expects to receive $200 because she sold twice as many properties as in the month previous. John should aim to collect his $300 because he repeats the number of sales. Lucia should also get paid $300 because she increased her productive force by 50% compared to the previous month. And Andreas expects to get paid $600. However, this is not real because all the values are added, and we'll see that it exceeds the $1,000 of the incentive budget. And it is that the real estate agency saw its productive capacity increase to 14 points. Because their employees sold as many other properties as a whole, it increased the competition for the most part. Therefore, when the incentives are distributed, it will be done according to the productive capacity of each one of them. Anne will receive $142, which is what really corresponds to her proportionally. John charges even less than in the month of January at $214 because although he sold the same number of properties, the productive strength of his competitors has improved, while he kept his stable. Lucia also earns a little more than in January at $214 like John because she sold 3 properties and the distribution is fair. In Andreas, something similar happens to him. He earns more than all the other employees and exceeds his profit, but it does not reach the expected $600, but $428. Certainly, the increase in the profits is greater than the rest of the salesmen, but they also exert a force within the incentive system, balancing benefits. It is a problem of market competition. The CashCow Protocol farm game is based on the same foundation, making use of milk power. The objective of each farmer will be able to improve their productive capacity as much as possible, the milk power. The production capacity of the entire territory will always be the same, and its profits will be distributed amongst the farmers. In this example, we also have 4 ranchers. The green player has a productive milk power of 25 points. This allows you to get a quarter of all the benefits of the game. If this farmer were to double his milk power to 50 points, it would be to expect that he would benefit from half the territory's production, but this is not proportionally true, because the other ranchers are also there, and they can serve their productive force. The green player has really improved his profits a lot because he has twice the milk power, but that does not mean merely doubling his profits, but rather increasing them proportionally to the productive strength of the entire group of players. Let's see it with player yellow, who is the humblest of all, with a milk power production strength of 14 points. What would happen if you managed to increase, not double, but 50% your milk power? Well, it'd be able to earn more profits. The increase is notorious and has displaced a little of each of its competitors, who see their profits diminished by the force that this competitor now exerts thanks to its improvement. This is, and has already been said, a matter of market competition. If more farmers enter the distribution, will have to be adjusted. The players who are already there still have the same milk power strength. The green player continues with his 50 points, and the yellow player with 21. But now there are other competitors, and profits are somewhat lower. In this way, if they want to increase them, they'll be forced to look for strategies that will allow them to increase their milk power. CashCow Protocol proposes various strategies that will allow players to benefit from bonuses that multiply their milk power. The Genesis NFT, which there's only 100, will exert a 1.5 time multiplier on the productivity strength of the entire farm. These NFTs have already been sold, but their owners could put them up for sale at any time, and at what price. There's also the Happy Cow NFTs, which in this case there's only 1,000 units. As you can see here, they have been put up for sale on the CashCow Protocol marketplace. They will also exert a multiplier of 1.5 times, but not on the entire farm, but only on the cows of the same breed of that NFT that you own, because these NFT have 5 races with a 20% chance at the time of minting. For example, if you get a Brahm, it will be multiplied by 1.5 times the milk power of all the Brahm cows in the game. The ideal would be able to have 5 NFTs of 5 different races. It is complicated because of the investment that entails, but also because of the cow could get away with repeated breeds. So you'd be left with the option of staking it for passive earnings or reselling it on the NFT market so that you could buy another one. It's up to you. Another way to ensure that you improve milk power is to buy a cow token and to keep it in your wallet. Here, the limit is the amount that you can buy. The multiplier bonus follows the relationship indicated in the table. From 10 whole units of cow token, the player will receive a 1.1 time bonus of the milk power of his entire farm, followed by the 1.2 time bonus if he reaches 20 cow tokens. This relationship does not respond to a linear growth slope, but rather increases the difficulty as you go up to a limit of 890, whose maximum multiplier is 2 times. From then on, no matter how much cow token you have, the bonus will still be 2 times. It is a ceiling that will prevent abuses by whale players, so that they do not monopolize all the productivity of the rest of the ranchers. Let's look at an example. If a player wants to apply a 1.5 time multiplier bonus with the same as having an NFT Genesis or 5 different breeds of Happy Cow, he would have to hold 80 cow tokens, so he would be able to buy 90. Take into account the 10% transaction fee. This ensures a 50% bonus. If cow is worth $3, that represents an investment of $270, a price well below that of what the NFT Genesis cost back in its day. But it will now be necessary to consider that many players will want to position themselves by buying cow, thus causing its value to reach higher prices, and perhaps by the time you want to apply this bonus, it'll be more expensive to even reach the first sections of this table. It will be part of the strategy to assess if now is the best time or if you prefer to wait for the game to come out. The last item that will favor the bonus over milk power will be Earth. There will be 5 different types: jungles, mountains, plains, hills, and forest. Those lands will benefit a certain race. It works similarly in the way of Happy Cow. The jungle benefits the Brahm. This is not to say that the highlands cannot produce in the jungle, but they will do so with their normal milk power because their habitat is the mountains. Not everyone will be able to buy all kinds of land from the beginning, so the logical thing would be to locate the cows in the best possible way, ensuring at least that those of the right breed are in the optimal territory. So, what is the highest possible scenario for the player? Have a Genesis NFT, 5 different Happy Cow breeds, hold 890 cow tokens, and get 5 different lands. All of these will apply a milk power multiplier bonus of up to 6.7 times. That is the ceiling. That is, all these bonuses can be accumulated if we get them following the vertical, but in other cases, they are not cumulative with each other. That is, if you have 2 Genesis or more, the multiplier will be applied once. The same if you have more than 1 Happy Cow of the same breed, you would have to put them in a staking or sell them in the market to buy another one. That's up for you to decide. Next is whitelisting. Whitelisting is also interesting. There are 4 types of memberships. 200 can become legendary members. To become a legendary member, you have to be one of the top 100 cow token holders or own a Genesis NFT that is already sold out but can be resold. If you have a Genesis, you'll receive a common pack as a gift, only if you have a Genesis. That will not happen if you are a holder. Also, all legendary members will receive a rare pack as a gift. They will also be listed to be able to buy 3 different types of packs, 1 rare, 1 uncommon, and 1 common. The rare members will be the most to 2,000, and they will be the top 1,000 holders of those with the Happy Cal NFT. In this case, they will also receive a common pack as a gift, only those who have NFT, not the holders themselves. And they will be listed to buy 3 different types of packs. The rare members will be a maximum of 10,000, which are the top 10,000 holders, and they will be listed to buy a rare pack and a common pack. And finally, there are the common members, who will have a maximum of 50,000. They have to meet 2 conditions at the same time. They have to have at least 1 Cal and be among the 50,000 holders. In this case, they will be listed to buy 1 common pack. These packs come with a set of cows, land, and bull, and they are also directly related to their rarity. They will bring land, bull, and cows of the same rarity. They will be at a better price than buying them loose in the market, and also by coming in a pack, you have different races, because they will come randomly and you'll play with them in the lands that you acquire. The strategy of the game summarizes in 5 stages. Obtain an NFT Genesis, have 5 cows of different breeds, Happy Cal NFT, hold a cow token for the bonuses, access whitelisting, and will also be able to buy the packs when they go on sale if you've been listed in the whitelisting. So far, the strategic plan of CashCow Protocol. In the next video, we'll talk about what we have already finished and the strategies to follow in the farm game. What will be your strategy?